One sunny afternoon, the Carroll Police Department got a call that would leave a lasting mark on their little town. It was about something unusual happening in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. A passerby had spotted a black bear pacing nervously on the road, trying to guide her 4 tiny cubs across to safety. It wasn't rare to spot a wild animal darting into the woods, but seeing a mother bear with her babies right in the middle of a busy highway was something else. Hearing the urgency in the caller's voice, the dispatcher quickly gathered all the details, worried about the safety of the bear and her cubs. Without wasting a second, the dispatcher passed the information along to Trooper Thomas Owens. He jumped into action, racing to the scene, unsure of what he was about to find. What he didn't know was that he was about to be part of something truly unforgettable. As soon as he arrived, Owens stepped out of his patrol car and saw the bear family right away. The mother bear was pacing nervously, clearly anxious, but it wasn't until he looked closer that he realized there was a bigger problem. While Owens watched, his heart sank. One of the cubs was lagging behind the others. Its tiny steps were slow and heavy, and it was clearly struggling to stay with its siblings and mother. The poor little thing looked so weak and worn out. Knowing he had to act fast to protect the bears, Owens quickly moved to block off the road with his patrol car, keeping any oncoming traffic away. As more cars lined up, the drivers waited patiently, realizing something special was happening right in front of them. Word started to spread quickly, and soon a small crowd had gathered. People couldn't believe what they were seeing, a bear family right there on the highway. Meanwhile, the mother bear grew even more frantic over her struggling cub. She tried everything she could to help it. She nudged it gently with her nose, trying to get it to stand up and walk. But the little cub was too exhausted. Desperate to save her baby, she even tried picking it up by the scruff of its neck like she would in the wild. Each time, though, the cub was just too weak to hold on, and she had to set it back down. The scene broke the hearts of everyone watching, including Trooper Owens. Everyone watched, holding their breath, feeling every bit of the mother bear's struggle to help her little one. As the minutes passed, it became clear her determination was starting to fade. After a few more tries that ended in heartbreak, the mother bear made a surprising decision. She gave the weak cub one last gentle nudge, then, with clear reluctance, turned away and walked across the road to rejoin her 3 waiting cubs. When the mother bear left her struggling baby behind, a wave of worry swept through the crowd. People exchanged anxious glances, unsure of what would happen next. Trooper Owens, feeling the weight of the moment, knew deep down that he couldn't just stand by. This simple man, right there in front of a family of wild bears, made a decision no one saw coming. That little cub was alone, helpless, and needed help fast. Without a second thought, Owens decided he had to step in, even though he knew it could be risky. He was trained for moments like this, but he also knew that mother bears are fiercely protective, and even one wrong move could turn dangerous fast. If the mother saw him getting too close to her cub, it could end badly. So, acting quickly, Owens made his move. He sprinted forward and scooped up the tiny cub in one swift motion. Holding the little bear tightly in his arms, Owens raced back toward his patrol car, his heart pounding hard. He reached his vehicle in record time and carefully placed the cub on the passenger seat. He even rigged up a makeshift seat belt to keep the little one safe during the ride. With the cub now secure, Owens headed straight for the New Hampshire fishing game, known as NHFG. At the Wildlife Center, a team of rehabilitators, vets, and biologists were ready to help. Owens gently handed the cub over, and the team quickly began checking the little bear for injuries or signs of stress. They praised the trooper for his brave and quick thinking. Owens felt a huge wave of relief knowing the cub was finally safe and getting the care it needed. It felt like the story had come to a close. The little bear was in good hands, and Owens thought he could finally put the emotional day behind him. But life had other plans. The very next day, a call came in. Someone had spotted another black bear cub alone by the side of the road. What no one had realized until now was that this mother bear had actually given birth to 5 cubs, not just 4. This little one had fallen behind even earlier, being even weaker than its sibling, and just couldn't keep up with the rest of the family. The discovery was surprising in itself, since most mother bears usually have just 3 cubs. Having 5 at once was extremely rare, and it helped explain why the last 2 cubs were struggling so much. When news of another black bear cub needing help reached the police, it stirred a mix of shock and concern among the officers. Still carrying the fresh memories of the day before, Trooper Owens knew exactly how urgent this new call was. He quickly gathered up the gear he would need and rushed out to where the cub had been spotted. When he arrived, he scanned the area carefully, taking in every small sound and movement. It didn't take long for his trained eyes to catch a faint stir in the thick bushes. As Owens approached cautiously, he saw the tiny cub, looking even weaker and more worn out than its sibling. It was clear the poor thing wouldn't have had a chance of catching up to its mother and brothers and sisters. Determined to help, he moved slowly and carefully, just like before. Seeing the cub's condition, he knew it needed help right away if it was going to survive. Fully aware of the risks, Owens wasted no time in calling the wildlife authorities for backup. They responded quickly, bringing the support and know-how needed to give the little cub the best chance. Working closely together, Owens and the wildlife team made sure the area was safe and calm to avoid spooking the bear family. With steady hands and a full heart, Trooper Owens gently scooped up the exhausted cub, cradling it securely against his chest. The wildlife team stayed ready in case anything unexpected happened. Once the cub was safe, they carefully stabilized it and made plans to transport it to the NHFG Rehab Center, where it could be reunited with its sibling. Now, at least, neither cub would have to be alone anymore. In the end, everything turned out the way everyone had hoped. Thanks to the dedication of Trooper Owens and the New Hampshire Fish and Game, the 2 cubs got the medical care and attention they desperately needed to get stronger. The rescue team worked patiently, helping the little bears grow healthier day by day. Over time, the cubs regained their strength and energy, all because of the tireless care from the rescue workers. Meanwhile, the mother bear was spotted again, still looking after her 3 healthy cubs. When the time finally came, the wildlife experts decided it was safe to return the young bears to the wild, giving them the freedom to live the lives they were meant to have. Trooper Owens kept his promise, always watching over the nearby woods, hoping the little family would thrive. The whole town looked up to him as a hero, proud of the kindness and courage he had shown when it mattered most. And that's our story for today. Would you have the courage to rescue a weak cub while its mother watched? And would you do it again for another one? Tell us what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more heartwarming stories. See you next time.